and ruin. Howdy do. I am Gamrison, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Goodbye Despair. The island mode. As per usual, by the way, it is today someone's birthday within the group, Niani, as a matter of fact. So in the comment section down below, go wish them a happy birthday if you would, while we continue on constructing a robo-rabbit, which is interesting because I think we still have many days left before the end of all of this, and so I don't think this is the last thing we need to build. However, I figured something out between this episode and the last episode. I need to make more medicines of hope. Do we feel intimate yet, on a personal level? Good. I'm in your ear. Yes, your hair did look nice today. So does Medicine of Hope. Because here's the thing, in my opinion, alright? I don't think we're gonna finish anything else in this whole run. So the next best thing to do is to build as many of these as we can. And the reason is so that every time we're sending people out, we have multiple people hyped up and just level people up as maximum as possible before the end of it all. So for example, we'll send people out depending on how healthy people are to get stuff, which that would be like nobody. But we're also going to send people out for seaweed specifically, so we can make many more of these. We're going to use that. Okay, so everyone's going to go out, but seaweed's on the menu. Bring me that seaweed. Password. Seaweed. None of that milk? We got milk. I mean, that's cool and all, but like, where's the seaweed? Where's the seaweed? I need that seaweed. This sounds weird out loud if you don't know the context. Please tell me if I scroll down. You obtained none of the one thing that I needed from you. How could you? Just go to the ocean. Swim, pluck it. I don't care. Alright. But we were talking to Mikan. I think Mikan's about to be maxed out. So I'm just going to finish everyone else off until they're about to be maxed out and then go through them all together. That's the plan. Just letting you know. What would you like to do with Hiyoko? Spin time. Probably crushing ants or something. I don't know.
Huh?
That's weird. Did I hear something just now? That's so weird. Nobody's here at all. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Alright.
Hey, you!
Well, I didn't see you there, Hajime. You were so boring that I didn't notice you at all. Okay, I really just want to leave. If you really insist, you can hold my bags while I pick up snacks from the supermarket. I went with Hiyoko while she shopped, and I was forced to carry a huge load of snacks back to her cottage. You weren't forced to do anything. You could have just left. You have legs. It looks like Hiyoko and I grew a little closer, or did we? Would you like to give Hiyoko a present? Not really, but that's not how this game mode works. So, let's see. Scooby-Doo. I have at least one of everything. So, I do have one of these.
Yay!
Oh, what is this? It's amazing. Yep, it truly shows Japan's beauty. I never received anything that made me this happy. You're welcome.
Hey!
Brat. I'll take good care of it, okay? It's like I can smell the lies, and so it's acting up my nose now.
Hey!
Hey, Hajime. One hey would have been good enough. I've been thinking about this ever since I first met you, but will you get mad if I say it? No, I'm not gonna get mad every time you say something to me. I see, then I'm gonna say it. I've been thinking about this ever since I first met you. You have a shady looking face, and you look like that kind of person who's too lazy to try hard. Well, aren't you one to talk, can't tie your own kimono? I can just smell the bull. And not only that, I think you're so hopeless for coming after me like some... Wait, hold on, time out. Hold on. If you think I have a shady looking face, well, I guess I can't let that slide. But you better take back that last part. When did I ever come after you? Don't cry. You don't get to make accusations like that and then cry afterward. No, I deal with too many people that do that as it is. You aren't gonna get it. Oh no, never mind. This is gonna be a great episode. I get to body somebody. Alright. Huh? You said you wouldn't get mad. Well, I lied when you made that accusation, buddy. Go ahead. I don't care. There's no way I can leave her alone when she's acting like this. You couldn't. I could. I'm out. Sorry. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Please don't cry anymore. Great. All right. Then if you're really sorry, can you buy me the thing I like? The heck? Do I look like I have money on an abandoned island? Fine, what do I have to buy you? It's shaped like a star, and it's small, and it's cute, and it's sweet. Oh, that's probably a cookie. Or no, it's a candy. My bad. So a candy, right? I wonder if you saw any star-shaped ones. Wrong, it's not something that boring. It says the one that eats the gummy... Alright. Smaller and cuter than normal candy. The normal candy, meaning it is candy, meaning I was right. Crumpets, obviously. Yoko nodded silently. At least she stopped crying. Then do you want me to go buy it right now?
Jeez.
Just so you know, you won't find it in the supermarket. Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Hajime, you're such a pushover. You totally promised without realizing it was impossible, and you even got tricked by my fake crying. I didn't, for what it's worth, but Hajime of course did. No, you definitely weren't fake crying those tears. Sure. I'm so hopeless. I guess I'll go easy on you and make you bring me something else. Let's see. Go steal Sona's panties for me. You trying to make me a criminal? That's how a criminal does. Bring me Gundam's earring? Bet. I'd totally do that, though. I would do that and face consequences. And you better steal it. I don't want you to borrow it. You don't really want it, do you? You're just trying to make me suffer. Just let me bring you a different snack. I'll get you something you like.
Why?
But you don't have anything, but they don't have anything cute there. I gotta have something cute like flower candies made by refined Japanese sugar. You spoiled little brat. There's no way you could get those kinds of traditional candies here. But just as I thought, you really like traditional Japanese candy, huh?
Hey!
Well, it's so elaborately made that it's practically art. They're so small and sparkly and cute, I love them so much. Foreign sweets are made with too much sugar, and so they're perfect for uncultured idiots. It's candy. It's not like we're trying to eat healthy at that point. It's like going to McDonald's. I'm trying to get messed up, bro. I ain't trying to eat a salad. I don't care. If she hadn't said that last part, I would have been impressed. Well, this is Hiyoko after all. I guess I have to accept it. You don't. You really don't. But I do feel like I understand Hiyoko a little more now. I don't. No. I understand that I want to go the other way when I see her. Never mind. I do understand. Would I want to give her a right hook? Alright, anyways, let's see. This island has lots of flowers. I love flowers. Well, I guess this place looks pretty, scenic. But I'm surprised that someone like you likes flowers and stuff.
Aww.
What does that mean? You stupid, ugly idiot. You're so mean. How can you perform a traditional Japanese dance if you don't have a heart that cherishes flowers? You don't understand at all, do you? Alright, despite her looks, I totally forgot that she's the ultimate traditional dancer. If she didn't have that foul mouth and rotten attitude, she'd look perfect standing next to flowers.
Hey!
I love flowers because they're so pretty. I used to play at flower gardens when I was a kid. It was lots of fun stomping them and messing them up. Yep. Wait, didn't you just say that you love flowers because they're so pretty?
Understand?
It's fun to stomp pretty things with my feet and kick them all over the place. How can you think like that? Actually, that's understandable. Oh yeah, Akane saw me the other day and I was stomping flowers too. She asked me what I was doing, but it was so annoying to explain it to her. So I told her that stomping and kicking your food before you eat it gives you a lot more protein. Then she actually started eating the flowers, but she said they don't taste that good. I mean, I can imagine Akane doing that, but it doesn't change the fact that this kid is a rotten jerk. Yeah, she's seriously so stupid. What should I make her do next time I see her? Then again, Akane is gullible, so no matter what I tell her to do, it'll be too boring. It's a lot more fun to mess with Mikan. Hey, Hiyoko. What? You must not have very many friends.
What?
Well, no duh. What's wrong with that? Friends are what you call a bunch of weaklings who decide to get along and play nice, right?
Hey!
The world is filled with people who exist to serve perfect humans like me. That's why I don't need friends or any close contacts. You're just my slave, got it? Slave?
So...
Hey, that's a big no-no. A slave should never talk back to their master. I don't really understand, but Hiyoko's giving me a detailed instruction how slaves should behave. We're about to find out how the cotton fields worked in a second if you keep it up. You know the part at the end where they rebelled and Catcher Freeman came in. God, it's just 3 back-to-back hangouts with this nightmare of a child. Which is worse because she's not even a child. Remember, that's the plot twist in Danganronpa. They're not children. You're an adult and you're this unbearable. By the way, about your last name, Sayonji. What does that look for? I feel like someone punched me in the stomach. I had a really bad dream today. The next time you casually say my last name, I'll kill you. Try it. I'll bury you where you stand. I want this. Come on, come on. No. Let's do this, alright? Y'all thought Chiaki was bad. This might have changed my whole perspective on Chiaki for the last episode. I'm just letting you know right now. You Chiaki enthusiasts, you Team Chiaki people that wanted the Chiaki route, this might have U-turned me on it, alright? You should have warned me about that ahead of time. But what's wrong with your last name anyway? Is it really that big of a deal?
Oh.
I hate my last name. Everyone who shares my last name eventually dies a crazy death. That's a bit of a reason to not maybe like your last name though. It's like when Graphic drew the death card. I'm still worried about that, Graphic. You can't escape that. From me, anyways. I mean, maybe in actuality you can. It's fine. I get. He explains it every time. It's not as bad as I think it is, but like it is, in my opinion. So you know, fear. Does that include you too? Oh well. Huh? It can't be helped because chosen bloodlines are always targeted by conspiracies and assassinations and stuff. When I'm the head of my family, I'll probably do similar stuff too. Well, since my dad only married into the family, I guess I can let him off easy. Conspiracies, assassinations. Those people are just the worst. They'll put pins in kids' shoes or scatter dead mice all over your bed. They're the type of people who drop the stage lights on you on purpose or poison your food. So they totally deserve to die, right? There's nothing lamer than being envied by people who have no talent at all. Did those things actually happen to Hiyoko? I heard the Seonji family was famous for traditional Japanese dancing. Do you know about the performance called the Madness of Nakazu? Nakazu? Or Nakazu? It's a dance about a dad who goes crazy. But to tell you the truth, the dad's craziness is a total lie. Now, why would he do something like that? Do you know why? There's no way I'd know anything about that, but if I can compare the character to Hyoko's father, it's to use his daughter, to kill his own daughter, we're gonna assume it's a loving family. Yeah, he was trying to protect his daughter.
Hey!
That's right. The story is about a father who pretends he's crazy so he can protect his daughter from perverts. During the performance, the bad guys are punished and there's a happily ever after ending, but life isn't that easy. My hag grandma thinks the family name is so important that she took me away from my parents. But then again, she did take good care of me. After all, I'm the next head of the family. You don't feel lonely? That's why it makes me really happy when you talk to me. Didn't know that.
Yes!
As long as I say that, everyone gladly agrees to become my slave. It's a trick, my dude. You keep falling for it. Maybe because, again, we have brats and people that we deal with. So I see through all of it. It's not working. Hold on a second. What you said just now, how much of it was a lie? You're so stupid. It'd be boring if I told you. The heck, I was actually worried about you for a moment. Don't yell at me. It's not my fault. Why are you still yelling at me? Because I don't care. Well, you know, how should I put this? I'm sorry. Once again, I feel like I understand Hiyoko a little better now. I don't. And I don't think I want to. But the more I get to know her, the more fearful I become. Finally, we're at the good part of the game, alright? Let's see. They're actually all feeling good. I don't trust that. Anyway, Medicine of Hope. We're going to start using these more often. So, first things first, we'll use one on our cleaner. We'll use the other on Kazuichi. He's going back after exactly what he was doing last time. I think most people are. I'll send Hajime and Chiaki after Bark. Yeah, like I said, the U-turn might have begun. So we actually kind of like Chiaki a little bit again, alright? She's back to being Shortcake, if you were there for the playthrough, like 2 years ago. Alright? You got promoted, and it's all Hiyoko's doing. How about that? Anyways, let's go, gang. Password. Seaweed! That's all you have to do, though, is find me a little bit of seaweed. Just a little bit. Man, are those getting longer or is it just me? Please tell me you found some seaweed. No, okay, I'm sitting everybody after seaweed next round. Everyone's going after seaweed next round. Alright, another insufferable hangout time. Alright. Man, this place has awful food. I want to eat proper Japanese food. You like Japanese food?
I like it.
Of course. Rice, fish, vegetables, miso, soy sauce. I could totally live off of that stuff alone. I seriously can't stand smelly, oily people who eat tons of meat. They think and act like stupid animals. As usual, your attitude is terrible. Besides, Japanese has lots of delicate, refined, high-quality things. Why do they gotta suck up to the worthless countries who can only brag about how big they are?
Jeez.
They don't need to import anything from those stupid places. You should stop. First of all, you don't understand what importing export actually means. I don't like dealing with this person. I don't.
Boring.
Like you obviously, like, if you're in a friend group that has international people, you'll have people that like have pride in their country and stuff like that. That's fine. You have people that are proud about certain things their country does in terms of like foods and stuff. That's fine too. All right. I know someone who I could hit them up and ask them for like a list of like a bajillion different food joints, right? Stuff like that is okay. It's okay to be like, you know, enthused about the things that you and your people and your country do well. That's fine. However, never mind. That's why opportunists are such useless cowards. You're not scared of anything, huh? Well, that's one good thing about Hyoko, I guess. No.
But
See, I couldn't be the protagonist of a game or something. I could not. We would be having problems. There would be issues. I'm just saying we should take good care of things that are close to us. That's something I could actually agree with, though. That is true. You should. Be it friends, items, etc. Take good care of the good things that are close to you. I know I have an old-fashioned way of thinking because I'm involved in a hobby with over 400 years of history, but what's wrong with old-fashioned things? Of course, I don't intend to disagree with the new direction Kabuki theater is taking these days, but I think it's a good thing to protect the things that need to be protected. That's unexpected, I guess. Even you say decent things sometimes.
Huh?
What? How mean? I'm always serious. No, you're not. I thump you on the head.
Hey!
I seriously love traditional dancing, Japanese candy, and Japanese food as much as I love these things. I seriously love stomping on disgusting things. Is that something you really need to mention? Well, I guess I'm sure a boring commoner like you wouldn't understand. You have no idea. Well, whatever. I always make it a habit to relax the tip of my fingers.
Hey!
This is the source of the Japanese traditional dance. Traditional dancing, huh? Now that you mention, I've never actually seen a performance. Even if you do go see one, you're definitely gonna just fall asleep in the middle of it. Maybe if it's yours. But if you're the one doing the dancing, I'll make sure to stay awake. Not me, though. Hajime will be like over here. He'll be awake. I'm gonna be asleep, though. Just letting you know. Got her. Daddy said the same thing, too. Huh? Then I'll make sure specifically to invite you to the next time I perform.
Understand?
But in exchange, if you fall asleep, I'll publicly humiliate you. I'll record you when you're at your ugliest and upload it on the internet. Got it. I'll pay attention. I feel like I made a promise on a fly that I really shouldn't have, but Yoko looks unexpectedly happy, so I guess it's fine. I just got a feeling. I just have a feeling. We're not gonna make it. Just get back up. I need seaweed. Is that so difficult? Password, dang it. Do it. Seaweed. Seaweed. 3 sacred treasures? That's okay, I can get a rare thing. Finally, seaweed. Now get multiple seaweeds. I need like as many you can get 1 seaweed? 1 seaweed. 1 seaweed. 1 seaweed. 1. Finally, Peko Yama. At long last, actually, because I think she was like the last one besides Chiaki. So, here we go.
However,
I might lose my edge by staying here. Perhaps running along the beach will provide sufficient training.
then
Alright, you run too. Leg strength is crucial for all things, and there's never a downside to training. I spent time today running countless laps along the beach with Peko. I think Peko and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Peko a present? Definitely. I know exactly what I'm giving her. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Is it really acceptable for me to receive this? Yes, it is.
no.
No, I would not question your sincerity. Thank you, Hajime. Oh, you even know my name. Thank you. It's already an improvement from the last person. It's cool that we're hanging out, but we're not really talking about anything. Hey, Peko, do you like kendo?
Yes.
This conversation isn't progressing. Is your house a kendo dojo? Sort of. Sort of.
However,
Was there something wrong with that? No, I was just wondering. Peko's stare is really intense. It might be best if I change the subject. Let's see, a topic that probably won't offend her too much. I know, Peko. What level are you?
could it be?
Talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need for that. Why? Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement?
No.
I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect, cut who I must cut. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its truest sense is my aim.
And so?
That is my reason for existing. To achieve that, I have no use whatsoever for meaningless levels determined by arbitrary rules. I see. Peko isn't just a typical kendo athlete, she truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How could I ask such a foolish question about levels? I don't really know much about kendo, but I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai.
What?
But really cool. You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, never mind. She seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Warm, irreplaceable things. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Fluffiness?
Yes.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit the dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
Why?
But all animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content, but they're terrified of you. I see, that's really painful. I'm really surprised. I thought she was going to talk about an event from her past or something. Oh, then what about asking Gundam if you can touch his hamsters the next time you see him? He might be able to help you out. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you.
I see.
I see. You do have a point. But since his hamsters are called the Forked Dark Devas of Destruction, they might not get scared of me and run away. I should look for Gundam right now. Her eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Hey.
Hey Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you like, please come talk to me again. Goodbye. Peko walked off in a hurry. She must be really desperate to touch something fluffy. But based off this, I feel like I actually was able to significantly close the distance between me and Peko. The next time I might be able to talk to her normally. That's the worst part. We're gonna come close. Alright, Chiaki, power up mode. Hyper Chiaki is a go. Password. Seaweed right off the bat. Alright, now I need a lot more of those though. I need a lot more of those. 2 even? Okay, we're 3. Okay, keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going. You're actually doing good. I'm actually proud of you. You can't hear me, but if you could, I'm proud of you. But find me some more. Thank you. Look. Mwah. 6 of them. 6 people are about to get turned up on the next one. You mentioned earlier that you didn't know much about swords, right? Yeah, I've never held a bamboo sword before.
However,
people cannot be judged by their appearances. So you've actually held a sword, just not a bamboo sword. Of course not. I've only ever held toy swords, not bamboo or real swords. I see. So you're saying you have no use for a sword. Then are you a striker? Or maybe you're a grappler?
No.
No, perhaps you are well versed in firearms. Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Let me explain it more clearly. I completely suck at all those things. I'm not saying I have poor reflexes, but I already know I'm not the warrior type. I see. Given your strangely perceptive way of seeing things, I assumed that you were, but...
However,
just as you said, you do not have the presence of a warrior. Even if you lost your actual memories, you would not easily lose your muscle memory.
so
Which means you are not suited for battle in the slightest. Peko gave me a terse stare, and I couldn't help but feeling a tingle run up my spine. Is she trying to figure out what is my talent? Does she want to know what it is just in case I pose a threat? I don't intend to fight my friends at all. I definitely don't want to do that.
Understood.
I see. If that's the case, then we must be extremely cautious of those two.
Anyway.
They know the difference between weakness and strength, and they can compensate for each other's weaknesses, and they both have impressive offensive capabilities. And if those two formed an alliance, they could pose an unimaginable threat. Dangerous alliance Peko's talking about. She's probably talking about them, right? Obviously, these two. A dangerous alliance. Are you talking about Akane and Nekomaru?
Yes.
Though they would only fight in self-defense, they are both perfectly at ease doing it. Plus, the combination of impressive athlete and team manager poses a formidable threat. Not just that, though they do not specialize as fighters, their fighting prowess is incredibly high. However, if something like that were to happen... Hold on, what are you talking about? It's pretty weird that you're assuming we'd ever need to fight them in the first place. We'll get out of this place if we cooperate with each other. Why do we need to think about fighting anyone? Hajime, you speak the truth. I too would prefer to avoid any senseless killing. However, there are times when swords must be drawn, whether you want that or not. What does that mean? Every human being has a duty to fulfill their destiny. That will never change, and there is no need for it to ever change.
Hey.
However, I do not dislike your way of thinking, Hajime. Huh? Hey, Peko? But even though I called for her, Peko walked away without looking back at me once. I thought I was understanding Peko, but now I feel like I don't know her at all. Gang. And so it begins. We take 6 people that are down, 3 on each side. We'll go 3 each side, alright? Well, actually, they got Hiyoko, so it'll be 3 and 4, I guess, but still. Hyper. Guess what, Chiaki? Hyper. My plan is a go. My plan is brilliant. My plan is amazing. It surely cannot go wrong. When we're on the brink, alright? We got 3 days to build a robot, and I don't... It's looking like a no. Alright, go Hyper Rangers. Password. Start. Look at this. Just tear it apart. Tear it all apart. Look at this. Because on the next run, the thing is, like, your levels carry over. Your items don't, but your levels do. So they're going to be this powerful going into the next one. And that's going to be a little bit exciting, too. It feels like she's making an even more intense face than usual. Is she worried about something? I can't tell if I should ask or not. Hey, are you alright? You're starting to turn pale.
What?
Was I? What are you even trying to do?
No.
Well, actually, I was trying to smile. Oh, no. Huh? Mahiru told me that I'm the only one who doesn't smile for her pictures. So I thought I should do something about it, but it's harder than I thought.
Hey.
So, will you try to make me laugh? This is sudden. Anything is fine as long as it's funny, so give it a try. You're acting like you lowered the bar, but it's still really high. I know. If it's possible, I'd like to have it something to do with animals. That might be something that stirs my warm feelings inside me. That may be, but... then... Turtle. The bashful turtle turtled up. Just kidding. Tough crowd. Okay, then. Turtle. The bashful turtle turtled up. A panda walks into a restaurant, eats, shoots, and leaves.
Yes.
I already know that they do that. Crap, I botched up the delivery. It's not even that clever of a joke. However, pandas are nice. Their white and black fur is very adorable and fluffy. Someday I would like to try and touch one. Peko's face seemed to soften a little when she said that. Even though my joke completely failed to land, well, I guess this'll do.
I apologize.
You helped me, Hajime. I can't really smile that well, but I've been like this ever since I was young. The childhood friend I always played with used to cry and say my face was scary. There was also a time when my first love coldly told me that too. Dang. Even so, I never really needed to smile, so I never thought about it all that much. And because I completely neglected it, I forgot how to do it entirely. It's not normal for someone to forget. It's not normal for someone to forget how to smile. Forget you saw that. That was a bit... Nah. So you were subjected to outrageous amounts of harsh training, or is this another reason?
Hey.
Hajime, what's wrong? Nothing. Anyway, I'll make sure to make you a funnier joke next time. That would be wonderful. I'll be looking forward to it. I kept chatting with Peko for a while and spent time thinking of ideas for funny jokes. Oh, you shouldn't have. Okay, so we got all the cotton. So what you're saying is that there's a chance. Guess what? Medicine of hope. Alright, get our cleaners going. Why not get Hajime moving? Why not? I still got 3 to use. Who are we gonna use them on? Chiaki, of course. We like Chiaki now suddenly. Gundam, go get it. Let's guess what? Boom, you too. All cannons at the ready. Password. It's beautiful. It's like Christmas, but Danganronpa. Wow. Yes. Beautiful. The school is clean. The school is clean. I don't know if we actually got a lot of useful stuff. I just know we got a lot of stuff. That's the thing. Yeah.
Hey.
Listen to this, Hajime. I've discovered a revolutionary technique. Revolutionary technique? Are you talking about how to smile?
Yes.
Yes, Hiyoko taught it to me. I have a bad feeling about this. That's not good. That's not good. I have not attempted it yet, but I have properly memorized how to do it. First, I must hook my fingers on both sides of my mouth, and if I pull them to the side and up a little, it will resemble smiling. That's just for show, though. However, that is not all. Apparently, there's a magic spell you can use in this state to make yourself and anyone else laugh. A magic spell?
So basically,
apparently, if I pull both sides of my mouth with my fingers and chant, "I was born on a pirate ship," though I'm skeptical, I shall attempt it. No, stop. This is a prank little kids play on each other. A magic spell? Really? Geez, Yoko, you do a lot of screwed up things. Hajime, why did you stop me? It's nothing you've done wrong, but I don't think you really can call that a smile, and I think it'd be more like a smirk or something similar to that. Let's see. So just as I thought, there's no way for me to make someone smile since I'm incapable of smiling. No, I didn't mean it like that. Mahiru showed me the photos the other day. They were filled with images of smiling faces. I don't know how else to say this, but they were very nice photos. I learned that smiling gives people power. And I remembered when I was a kid. There was a time when my childhood friend and I nearly got lost in the mountains. Lost in the mountains? Did you wander away from your parents?
No.
No, we were forced into someone's car. Isn't that kidnapping? Well, it was fun until I saw a chance for us to escape. Afterward, we got lost in the mountains. I'm being really calm about this, but that's an intense situation. I desperately tried to cheer my friend up, but I was also scared and worried. My friend could sense that as well, so in the end I ended up making him cry. If I had been able to make him smile and tell him everything was going to be okay, even if it was a lie, I might have been able to take away his fear. I haven't grown at all since then. So what happened? Were you both saved?
Well,
of course. My sword is a tool to protect people. I made sure I protected my friend. Protect, huh? Peko became strong for that sake, but because she became too strong... Hey Peko, I want to help out too, if you don't mind. Let me help you until you can finally smile on your own. Isn't it too early to give up now?
I see.
Hajime, to tell you the truth, there is one more thing I'd like you to do. Me? I need... No, wait, hold on. I need to prepare myself a bit more. When the time comes, I'll tell you. So until then, please forget what I said. Excuse me. I don't really understand, but Peko quickly vanished. Why were her cheeks red? Could it be... No, that's impossible. There's no way Peko is interested in me. There's no way, right? Oh, dawn of the final day already, huh? But all of the medicines of hope I could ask for. As for Hyper Chiaki. Hyper Teru. Always make sure one of the cleaners is Hyper. That's basically my thing there. Always let Ibuki go off, you know? This is a bit of a Hail Mary. But this is the closest we're gonna get. Good luck. Password. They can do it. I have full faith. I don't even need to look. There's silver, there's hammer. Silver, bark. We got a lot of bark. We need actually a lot of bark. That's the only thing we need for the bag, actually. And we need like at least one more bark. Alright, I think that's it. I think bag is good. The school is clean. No one's leveling up, but no one's down. That's fine. It's time. Everyone's at their final hangout now. It's time to acquire all their panties. There's no better way to say that, and I feel bad. That is what's about to go down. Uh-oh. Her silence seems different than usual. She looked like she's staring into space. Hey, Mikan, is something wrong? Hajime, when did you... I've been talking to you for a while now. Really? I'm sorry for saying something so rude. You're mad, right? You'd normally get mad about right now, right? No, there's no way I'd be mad about something about that. Is that normal? Why? Why isn't anyone pouring water on me or throwing mud at me? Does everyone hate me or something? Is that why everyone isn't doing anything to me? You're still talking like that. It's not like that. Everyone isn't doing anything to you because they don't hate you. But doesn't that mean that they don't actually care whether I exist or not? Nobody cares about me. Maybe what scares Mikan the most isn't violence or being hated. Maybe it's when nobody is interested in her at all. Kind of decided, you know, that negative attention is better than no attention. As much as people disagree with that, there is obviously a problem if like you basically don't exist. People don't hate you. You just don't exist to anybody. You know what I mean? It means you're on no one's mind. Just nothing. That could be kind of a scary thought, you know? I see. So that's why Mikan's been trying to avoid that no matter what. I can't believe I finally realized that. What's wrong with me? Hey Mikan, of course everyone cares about you. Because you're uniquely you. Stop looking at people's faces all the time and try looking at yourself more. Take a step back and pay more attention to your surroundings and to yourself. Because you're just like everyone else. You're our friend. Friend? Me and everyone else. Is that even possible? That's what I believe. You don't believe me?
Yes,
No, of course I do. Thank you very much. I want to believe in you.
because you are the person who has forgiven me.
I know it's difficult to change all at once, but I really wanted to change little by little. That's what I felt when I looked at Mikan's smile. I can feel a strong bond between Mikan and myself. If possible, I want to watch over her just a little longer, even after we leave this island, because it's not Mikan's fault at all. There's one. Hello, Nurse is the achievement you unlock. Mikan's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Silent Massage. I don't know if I like the wording of that, but I'll take a skill that makes the game easier. And there we go. Mikan's underwear. All right. So I know we can get enough bags. There's all the bags we need. I don't know if we have enough for this. We don't. Oh no. That's all we needed, actually, was just a little bit more silver, and we actually could have did it. Ah, man.
What?
Is it a little difficult? Maybe a little bit, you know.
Everyone!
Today's your day off. Okay, dismissed. We came so close, though. She looks like she's in a bad mood for some reason. Oh, so just her usual state of being. Gotcha. I've been stewing it over for a while, but they seriously piss me off. Right? Who are you talking about?
Ew.
Who cares? You gotta agree with me first. Aren't you on my side? So mean. You're totally gawking at me. Or not. Well, you know what? This is how frustrating dealing with you is. I can't speak sentences. I'm very fluent in Englishness. But thanks. Hold on a second. Calm down. I don't know who you're talking about. You should think about it on your own. I have no idea what's going on anymore, but I can't stay silent about this. Hyoko's probably talking about Chiaki. Nope. I believe Chiaki is the most dangerous, sneakiest one here. But I'm not talking about her right now. She's too obvious. Are you mad at Akane?
What the?
Are you stupid or something? She's nothing but a sturdy toy, you know? What does that even mean? What? What, Sonia? That's right. How? What? No, I don't agree. I think she's been like that all along. I don't care if she's a princess or a foreigner. She gets away with it because you all pamper her like crazy. Especially that idiot Kazuichi. He's obviously an annoying, pathetic virgin.
I know.
But maybe I should punish him first as a lesson to the rest of you. She just casually made a dangerous threat. Come on, Hajime, let's go beat him up right now. Why?
Why?
How about we gang up on Sonia? No.
Boring.
How boring. Fine, I guess you like that stupid pig more than me. That's why you're so cold towards me. Come on, don't cry. I'm not trying to side with anyone. You're not on my side? Seriously, hold on. Why do you even hate Sonia? Are you sure you're just not jealous of her?
What the?
Of course not. Then just leave her alone.
No.
She seriously pisses me off. If you're not on my side, then I definitely don't want to leave her alone. What's with her whining? Is she really in high school? Fine, I guess I'm on your side. Seriously though, just forget about Sonia. But that doesn't mean I'm taking her side, alright? I'm definitely siding with you. Happy now? Really? Yeah. So easy. Hajime always... I cannot be a protagonist, I swear. I can't believe my fake crying tricked you again. She really shouldn't say that with tears in her eyes.
You're really kind-hearted. Well, in your case, I guess that's a good thing.
I don't even care anymore. If that's the case, let's throw stones at somebody. Hell no. She wasn't being mean when she wasn't being an unbearable brat. She can be pretty adorable, but I guess that strength has been supporting Hyoko this whole time. Since I understand that now, maybe that means a bond is formed between Hyoko and myself. So I'll protect her, but if I say that to her, she'll definitely treat me like a slave. Got it. It's Lolita complicated. Instead of it's a lot of complicated. I got you. I know what you're trying to go there. And guess what we also get? Pivot turn. And panties.
Have a minute?
Hajime, about our previous manner. Yeah? So the time has finally come. I don't really know why, but my heart is racing like crazy. This place is no good. Let's talk somewhere else. I followed Peko until we arrived at the beach. We were completely alone. Peko's blushing. She looks like she wants to say something, but she's keeping silent. This is it. There's no question. I should man up and say it first. So what do you want? Let's just be friends. I love you. Which one would be the funniest response? I actually think it would be this one. I love you, Peko.
And
What are you talking about? Huh? What do you mean, love? I don't understand.
anyway,
However, I'll hear you out. After all, you've been listening to me. Crap, I think it's something different. Let's just be friends. Peko, why don't we just be friends? You want to be my friend? You're really strange for saying you want to be friends with me. Did I make a mistake somehow? So what do you want? I'm just gonna ask you outright. What do you want me to do? Yes, of course. Actually, I was wondering if you could give me advice on asking someone out on a date. Date?
what?
Fool, don't say it out loud. What would happen if someone hurt us? May I ask who is that you're interested in?
No.
I can't say that. Fuyuhiko. We all know that. However, you're the only one I can ask for help with this. I beg of you, consider it a big favor to me. The only one that I know for certain is the person she wants to ask out isn't me. Ha! Well, that's obvious. I knew it. Even if we were getting along, there's no way someone like Peko would ask me out. We were able to escape this island. I'm thinking about asking him out. And when I do, I want him to see my smiling face this time. This time? Do you mean your childhood friend? Right now, he's been forced to fight a lonely battle. A battle against himself. A battle against himself? Is he sick or something? Maybe that's why Peko wants him to see her smile. Fine, I got it. I'm not all that experienced myself, but I think I can help you out. I think it's fine if you don't overthink it and just casually ask him, let's do something together. You want him to smile, right? You just have to make him feel like smiling.
However,
It'd be great if I could do that, but I don't know if I can. Then, why don't you imagine his smiling face? His smiling face? I see. Now that you mention it, I remember this one incident. At the time, he had this really handsome smile. Jeez. I guess Peko does know how to smile. That's it. As long as you make that face when you ask him out, there's no way he'd say no to you.
I see.
Hajime, even though it's only a little, I feel like I understand now. Smiling is not something you have to force. When your heart gets warm, smiles come from you naturally. I was too desperate to protect something, so I had completely forgotten something as simple as that.
Thank you. Thank you for making me remember that which is most important to me.
You're absolutely welcome. No, I really didn't do much, though. By the way, what incident did you remember? It's something that happened when we were kids. We went to the zoo and ended up picking a fight with the king of the monkeys. To protect him, I threw myself into the fray. As Peko reminisced about her childhood friend, she looked cuter than I'd ever seen her before. I'm a little jealous of her friend, but I guess this is fine too, because now that Peko's opening up to me, there's no doubt that a strong bond is formed between us. All the failure we did, and it's just raining panties. So I mean, like, did we really fail? I don't think so. I think we succeeded. Feudal Friendship is the achievement name, by the way. Lightning Flash. Oh, it's almost like Lightning Blade. Alright. Alright, everyone. At last, we've reached the final day of the school trip. Have you properly collected the hope fragments? Whether you cry or laugh, time runs out tomorrow. So live your last day here with no regrets. What would you like to do? I don't actually, we get to... Okay, so obviously Chiaki's the last one left to do. But we're saving that for the Chiaki episode. I could show you what a trip ticket looks like, though. Because we have 21 of those, and I've never used one of them. Because I used this entire run to max out everyone. So here's what it looks like. We'll go meet with somebody, alright? We'll pick somebody, alright? We'll be like, not you. Why not? Why not Mahiru, alright? So here's the thing about trip tickets, right? You have your regular spend time together moments, which is the regular free time events. Trip tickets are like dates, which are like extra hangout stuff that you won't get in the regular game. So if we use one of these, we get to now go somewhere, right? So let's see, let's go... There's a lot of good pictures you can take at the amusement park, and I hit the military base. Alright, this date's already bad. All right, let's go on a date to the military base. You know, have you ever just take your significant other to the military base before and be like, hey, you want to drive that tank? Well, we can't. Unless you want to Bonnie and Clyde. Anyways, we arrived at the military base. There are weapons I've never seen before, just carelessly thrown all over the floor. It looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? This looks like a movie set. All right, time to explore. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't actually mean to bring you here, but you know, so this is how this works. You know, you got a scenario. Yeah, you gotta do work. You gotta figure it out. There are no right answers. Well, there is, but you're right. It doesn't seem realistic at all. Maybe this place is really some kind of movie set. Let's go inside and look around for a bit.
You can't do that!
But don't go too far. If you leave me here, I'll get mad. I think we both had a pretty good time, and that's how it works too. So either you have a response that's gonna be, y'all had a terrible time, and like they're never gonna want to see you again. You're gonna have like a decent time, and they're like okay seeing you again, or you had a really good time.
I'm glad.
Man, I'm tired, but that was pretty fun. Of course it was. I'm great at dates. Spoiler alert. I know it's not portrayed often because I don't really brag because I'm humble, but I'm really good at this. So, of course it was good. I knew what I was doing. I just led y'all along because I'm supposed to be an entertainer and make it entertaining, and that's how this works. I was going to take a lot of photos of you acting stupid. If you like, ask me out again. If I have time, I'll go with you. Okay, let's go back. That's how they work. So basically what happens, we probably won't be able to see it, or we might be able to see it. But so then what happens is you go to Usami, right?
Alrighty.
No, you can't date Usami, unfortunately, for those that want to. But here's how this works, right? So we had a successful date with Mahiru, it goes up a little bit, right? So when we do the Chiaki run, just so I'll explain this now so we can just run into the next episode, because that's probably going to be the next episode, is the Chiaki episode. It's finally time to do Chiaki next time. Basically, it's like Chiaki's there, for example. You want to get them all the way above that bar and keep them above that bar. And then also successfully build everything Usami wants you to build. That's how you do someone's route. There you go. Now you know. Want to go, let's go on a date with Ibuki, for example. Just to show you how it works with different people. It's basically like the same thing. The beach. The library? Probably not. The movie theater, maybe? Alright, amusement park. For real this time. We arrived at Nizumi Castle. Apparently this whole island is an amusement park. I shouldn't say much about the design for many reasons. It looks like there's no one else here except us. What should we do now? Alright, let's run. It looks exhausting. We could get lost here.
Yahoo!
Apparently Ibuki was into that. It makes sense, Ibuki's chaotic energy, alright? No, you shouldn't run inside the park. If we trip and get hurt, it'll ruin everything. Also, it's fun to just walk around and look at things. So steady your racing heart and let's have a walking race. Ready, set, go. It looks like she had a really good time. Like I'm literally Black Casanova. Like I can't fail. This is what I do. This is what I do.
Hajime!
I had so much fun playing with you today. Plus, we had a really good chemistry here and there. Chemistry? Where are we going next time? I'm looking forward to it. Now, let's hold hands while we walk back to the hotel. God, my muscles are amazing. I'm so sexy and intelligent and talented. It hurts to be me in the morning sometimes and look in the mirror and be like, I just can't get any more perfect. Oh man, will we even be able to safely say goodbye to each other? Anyway, make sure you prepare for tomorrow and get plenty of rest. Good night. That's how it works. So when you go through like a route, I'll explain this really quick. So now that everyone's maxed out, we're going to have to do it again because we didn't build everything successfully. There was no sex. Successfully, right? But to do a route, once everyone's maxed out and everything's built, you also got to get that love meter all the way up too. And then when we get to this point, that's when someone's ending will happen. So when we go back through the next time, the nice thing is everyone's done. You don't have to do that again. It's like everyone in the story mode that you talked to already carried over too, for that matter. A. B, everyone's levels carry over. So everyone's like level 5 or 6 searching levels. Terra and Mikon, really good cleaners. That carries over, but the items will reset. So we don't have all that item stuff anymore. So that's a little unfortunate, but it should be really easy to not only get our items, but then also get a lot of extra stuff for future items ahead of time. And then that's kind of how you do that. If you're really into like the strategy part of this, I'm explaining this now, and that's why. Anyways, gonna continue. Now then, today's the big day. Just as I thought, you didn't do so well. It looks like everyone wasn't able to gather all of the hope fragments. Oh, I also didn't gather all the hope fragments because I kind of just neglected Chiaki the whole time. But please do not feel bad. All you gotta do is try your very best again.
No problem.
You should be able to do it even better next time, so please don't give up. I know you guys will be sus, Gregory. Be able to give it your. I know you guys will be able to get your hope back
Excuse me.
next time, definitely. Hey, hold on. What do you mean next time? Means we restart. My consciousness is fading fast. Until you collect every hope, this school trip will never end. From somewhere far away, I feel like I heard someone saying something like that. And we're back to day 1. Yep.
Danganronpa.
So basically we just boot up the mode again, we start it again, we're back at day 1, but all the stuff carries over. It's like the first mode, where if you don't do what you want, Monokuma's like, you gotta do it again for another 50 days. But this is a lot more happy and helpful. So again, we're gonna end this episode by saying thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification, the actual subscribe button. And it is Nyanny's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday in the comment section down below. Thank you. But I don't know which video will be next. We just have to wait and see. So until next time, take care and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.